we've got to find somebody that the public can look at and say that person could be a Prime Minister. And that is it for me. Now, is there a sort of massive pool of talent? No. Are there people that might be able to do it? Yes. And of course, the other thing you've got to remember about leadership is that you don't always know until they're there. I mean, just give you an example, you know, Gordon Brown had huge qualities. Steve, stop looking at me like that. Gordon Brown had huge qualities. But when it came to it, and came to that choice of him or Cameron, people just sort of, not so sure. But with Ed Miliband, who again had a lot of qualities, but the public made a judgment very, very quickly. They made a judgment about Jeremy Corbyn before he was even elected. That guy is not and never will be a Prime Minister. So we have to find the people. Now, I think there are people there. I mean, it's a shame to me that Hilary Benn and Alan Johnson don't want to do it. I think both of them could be Prime Ministers. I think it's a real shame that David Miliband's not around.
What about Dan Jarvis?
I think Dan Jarvis, again, I would put him in that category of you don't know until he's there. Now, we're into uncharted territory, we're going to have to take risks, but I'm worried about this unity candidate thing.
See, I think we have to be realpolitik. I think the most important priority for the Labour Party, for Labour MPs at the moment, is to have somebody that is not hated by any particular faction within the...
Fine.
But what are you going to do if he stands again and wins again?
Well, then we're dead. Then we're finished.
Yeah.
We're finished
Then
as a
there's a
political
split.
force.
Then
there's a split that becomes a new party. I don't know. But it's just that must not be allowed to happen. If it does happen, it will have happened as a result of what we've always known about people like Jeremy Corbyn. They care more about holding sway in the Labour Party than they do about the country. It's an act of vanity. It's an act of self-indulgence. And what's more, those people who were out on the Parliament Square the other day, I mean, a lot of them belong to organisations which have existed to destroy the Labour Party. Well, I say to Jeremy Corbyn, go off and join them and leave the Labour Party to grown-ups who can win elections.